Awesome, and we're back with the, I think, certainly the next episode of the City of Heroes, Mighty Protectors campaign with Brian Adams as Lone Star.
Howdy.
Dennis Loubet behind the camera, returning as Eddie Hellion. Thank you. I'm sure all of our viewers enjoyed your Star Trek tip with camera effect.
If only we had the music.
Amanda as Cobweb Kid, and Sean Summers as Lady Hell. Okay, and the NPC member of the Drifters superhero team, the highly suspicious Watchdog. Okay, so it is a pleasant morning in Paragon City. You wake up at your various dwelling places. Some of you live at the base of the Drifters base, which has a name. What's it called?
Well, I don't know if the base has a name.
Oh,
it does. I gave it a hole in the wall.
The hole in the wall. Some of you were there. Some of you were in private apartments and things. And there's clearly something going on because, the traffic is slow and there's people out on the streets and you see, helicopters flying around and things. And then you get an alert on your city badge. Your city superhero badge.
Some bad mojo going down. Damn, I wasn't done with my Migas either.
You emerge from your various dwelling places onto the streets, and there, across the Atlas Park neighborhood, you see a skyscraper that is encased in a force bubble of some kind. You see the shimmery effects on it. The bubble is centered at the top of the building, where there is nestled what looks like a small Richte war vessel.
Oh, what? Richte.
Remember?
Alien invaders. I hate those guys.
Yeah.
They attacked the city a few years back.
They are not right.
And the bubble is big enough to go all the way down and just clip the ground beneath the building, so it's completely encased.
Well, come on, Drifters. We got a job to do.
So you head on down.
Bust that bubble.
You head on down to the site, and you see the major superhero team of Paragon City, the name of which I've forgotten. Freedom Phalanx, I think. Yeah, Freedom. I think it's Freedom Phalanx. Is there, and
cool.
Their flying vessel is landed out in the street, and the cops are holding everybody back. And you see special guest star Positron is there in his swanky armor. He's saying, "Back, everyone, back, stay back." And Statesman. Wait, Statesman's dead. But it's
right.
The other ones are there. So what do you do? What's your team vehicle? Is the big van? No. What do you have? Or do you not have a team vehicle?
We don't have we have a teleporter.
Oh, okay.
I kind of turn up the collar on my trench coat.
Or you actually
keep my face turned away.
You actually see members of several of the street gangs that are kind of hanging out there checking this out, because this is a bigger deal than their street crime.
Their normal crime.
Yeah, they're getting a pass right now because Richte are here.
Well, Lone Star will go up to Positron and say, "Hey, big fella, what are you Freedom Phalanxers planning on doing about this Richte thing?"
Oh, don't worry, citizen. We have the situation well in hand.
I'm not a regular citizen. I'm a superpower.
Well, I can tell from your outfit, and good work.
Would you like a taco?
No, thank you. Is that your thing? You make tacos?
No.
It's a good power.
My thing is, putting criminals where they belong.
Uh-huh.
Behind
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah, well, and thank you. Thank you for doing that for the city.
I say under my breath, it's like, what a douchebag.
Particularly.
All right. So I go back to you guys and I go, well, I guess it's going to be up to us because them highfalutin fellas don't seem too keen on having any help.
A
Well,
disheveled fellow detaches out and excuse me. You're the
Hyperion
drifters.
drifters. Just
Hyperion
comes right off
drifters,
the
yeah.
tip of
the drifters, right. James Harvan. I helped out another group of superheroes the other day. I don't think they're a team, but they had I think Dr. Zorn
Oh,
was
yeah.
one of them.
Sure, Dr.
Yes, help them out with a thing. Help them defeat some trolls. Look, I'm sure the Freedom Phalanx have got this handled from this end, but I've been trying to get the city's attention, and they won't listen to me. But I have some information that I think would be useful if I could just find some heroes to act on it.
Well, sure, lay it out. What you got, fella?
Well, I study ancient Greek archaeology and the archaeological evidence of the actual superpowers possessed by the Greek gods, and their visit to this site on which now stands Paragon City back in the ancient past. I'm still working on the evidence for that hypothesis, but in my studies, I've had a call to explore the city's underground abandoned sewer network, and well, what they don't seem to realize that look over there, and there's like members of the Freedom Phalanx pounding on the force field, and they don't seem to understand there's an underground way in through. Yeah, see the current sewer system.
Well, lead on. Show us where it's at.
Well, I prepared a map.
All right. Good enough.
And if you see, I've written there where the site is. That's a place where the recent sewer tunnels connect onto the older tunnels, and the older tunnels go right beneath where this building now stands.
Well, sounds
So
like
now
a plan.
I guess it's possible that force field passes through the Earth and will still block that entrance. But somebody should go look, don't you think?
Sure, we might as well. Doesn't look like the Phalanxers are going to get through that force field anytime soon. What do you say, fellow drifters?
Sure.
Shall we journey to the underworld of the sewers?
Yeah, all right, belong.
Underworld.
Let's go.
That sounds good.
Everybody bring 2 pennies. Cover your
That's-
eyes.
Right.
That is Greco-Roman mythos.
Right. And then
All right, who's going to be the caller
The caller?
for your
Rodeo?
your dungeon expedition group?
No, I'm not familiar with
That's
that term.
old time D&D, man.
not
I was-
square dancing.
There was
I was
one.
thinking square
That's
dancing.
There was
square dancing.
One
there
person who
was
would call out what
the
everyone
person
was
who
doing.
was in
there.
charge of saying
don't
like
side
which way the
know.
group
Oh, I
turns
see.
as you
see.
explore the
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought it was the caller.
Now I know there's a mapper, right? That's the person with the
Yeah, that's
you
and
know,
that's often the
Right.
different person,
right. A different
or it could
person.
be the same person.
Sure.
You don't need a mapper because I'm giving you a map.
Yes. So the caller, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the caller.
Okay. All right,
You have
and so
the
we'll need a
largest
marching
hat.
order.
What's that?
You have the largest hat.
The largest hat. Oh, I guess I reckon that's right.
We'll need a marching order also.
Marching order.
Dun, dun.
You can down the tunnels. You can march, 2 or even 3 abreast. But since there are a number of doors, you have to go through one at a time.
Well, I like to be in the thick of action, so put me in the front.
There he goes.
I'll call in my 2 guys.
Oh, you got 2 guys. That's right. That's who that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, they should be right with you.
Yep.
Okay.
So, what?
Be there for the next 10 hours.
Watchdog says, I guess,
You coming, Watchdog?
of course. Of course.
So will our teleporter
You know, I've long
get us out?
suspected that the group that he's suspicious of,
Cray.
Cray, that the Cray, I know Cray have been dabbling in Richty technology. Just because we see a Richty ship doesn't mean there's Richty on board.
You think the
Anybody
Cray
actually
might be behind
seen
this?
any Richty? No? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, if they are human, it is Cray, and if they are alien, it is Ricky.
Even if it's humans, even if it's apparently Richty, it could be Cray.
Them Cray fellas
Dabble in
are,
genetic engineering, you
them
know.
Cray fellas are up to no good, that's for sure.
Yes. So, all right, yeah, put me, I guess, you know,
In the middle. At the end.
we'll need to be able to have strong frontline fighters. Put me right behind Lone Star. Then. There we go. And those guys will have to be single file. So let's say one before and one after her. Or they have to go single file.
Okay, doke.
Figure it out.
So, well, of course, Frank goes first because he's first.
Of course.
Right.
How you doing, boss?
Fine.
Did
Going
you
in.
get a gander of that?
So we're going into
Did you
sewers
get a
now.
gander of that
Agile, are you
that
not?
spaceship parked on top?
Pretty slick.
And
It'd
that
be
bus,
great if we
if
could get our
they
hands on
are
one of
heavily-
those. Huh?
This
The
is
two of us
this is
will
a
handle
treat
it.
from me, boss. You know, back in them days when the
Yeah,
Ricky
this is
attacked, I
not
was down in
in this.
Miami doing some things.
Yeah.
You weren't in the park beating on
No, I missed it first time around.
I did too.
So I wouldn't mind plugging some aliens. That sounds cool. What do you say? What's the other
Well,
guy's
we
name?
might get
Jimmy?
our chance.
Frankie and Jimmy, Frankie and Johnny,
Yeah.
Frankie and Johnny.
Frankie
What do you
and
think,
Johnny.
Johnny?
Well, if we play our cards right.
Yeah, Frankie. Yeah, I'm gonna plug them right in the alien faceplates.
Before we go, I'd like to take a moment to say you're all a wonderful bunch of teammates. Best I ever had. Well, not that I ever had any, but there it is. And I think we should all get together for a group hug around this weird vase.
Oh, that's right. Good thinking,
Huh?
Cobweb.
You forgot to do that last time.
That's right.
Your magic
Oh,
item.
yeah.
We certainly.
So
You'll
take the-
probably teleport back to HQ because you won't be hauling that thing around, right?
Well, we can take it with us. It's a
Hey, Mr.
portable-
Archaeologist, check out our spittoon.
But it could be broken. So.
I read an article about that. That is the paradise jar. I didn't know where that.
I forgot.
Dun,
we have a
dun.
robot
It's for
brain
dice?
whose name is Miss Kitty.
Oh,
We
okay.
could, I suppose,
Two
we could
dice,
have
no
her
more, no
teleport
less.
us back to the base. We take the.
Would you like to come back to the base?
It takes 2 rounds to activate.
Uh-huh.
So
We have
We'll do that.
Egyptian
Miss
hieroglyphs.
Kitty, why don't you lock in on our location?
Is it an area effect?
Let's see.
A
It
big enough
is-
area for Alias?
It's a beam.
A beam?
Teleportation beam.
So it's one at a time.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you do all that.
Yeah.
You do the rigmarole. There's like a 1 hour duration on the paradise jar, as I recall.
I think
Cool.
So, and everybody, the result
So,
is
10 hour. drive.
everybody now has a minimum of 1 point of protection against, what is it?
It's all 5.
All 5. So it
Ooh,
includes,
very nice.
includes psychic.
Yep. Psychic. Yep. 1 kinetic, 1 energy, 1 bio.
So if you
Oh,
already have
someone's
some,
gotta
it's
come
not
to the door.
cumulative, right?
I believe.
it's good for me. I have no armor.
No, you got one.
Ditto.
So every little bit helps.
All right. Cool. Well, that takes up a point of psychic protection for Watchdog. All right,
And then we
Dennis, did you catch that?
Yes.
Now that is an area effect
Terry fact.
of what, 3x3?
3 inches.
So you can get 8 of you in there, There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with his minions. Perfect. So you, Eddie, and your 2 thugs.
Yeah, I only got a
have-
little +1 there.
Oh god, it's not +1.
Or it's
It
a
is
1.
a minimum
A
of
minimum of 1.
Unless you only have one,
okay.
in which case it doesn't help you.
It's not cumulative.
Although it would stack with force field, would it not?
It would stack with force field because it is armor and not a force field.
Right. Exactly.
one. And if you're any holes, you at least have one in that.
Right.
I have no armor, so it's like
Correct. Oh, that's another point. That if you have partial protection in those unprotected spots, you still have 1.
Right. Yeah.
So that would help. Hadn't thought of that.
Very
Okay.
nice.
So you take care of that, and yeah, it'll take you about 5 minutes to work
Okay.
through all of that rigmarole and teleport back to the site.
Okay.
To the sewers entrance on the south side of Atlas Park.
Will this teleporter get us back? Or
It's
is it
got a
out only?
250 game inch range, which is 750 feet. So. And I don't-
We'll say it's enough.
And I don't. Can you double teleportation with
By
pushing?
pushing?
yeah.
Okay.
So let's see why not.
So that's about quarter mile.
Man, I was just at that sewer entrance in Paragon Chat just
Oh,
last
were ya?
week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was
Who were you
sightseeing.
being at the time? What character do you make in Paragon Chat?
Oh well, I've made about 5 or 6. I think I was Eskimo Joe, because I
Say
made
it
the
ain't
characters.
so, Eskimo Joe.
I made the characters that I had the costume files for, so I could go in there and make them, remake them. Except, of course, it was one of Eskimo Joe's really late costumes. That's super high tech, not his original crude Russian, cyber power armor.
All right, compadres, we ready to get the show on the road?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll out.
Let's shoot something.
All right.
Anybody got any fancy detecting stuff? Might need that.
Got nothing like that.
I got Watchdog has got infrared. I got infrared goggles.
All right.
If we want to move in the dark. You know, I've also got invisibility if you want to send me ahead of the group as a scout.
Sure.
Is there any like leadership structure of the
No.
No, everybody's just equal.
Everyone's
Well,
equal. There's
yep.
no leader. There's no. Now we could come up with, bylaws or whatever. Have a. Have
Oh,
a,
it's not infrared. It's amplified vision. Never mind, because it's night vision.
right.
And it's going to be completely pitch black in there if we don't bring a light source. So, not helpful. All right.
Well, do any of us have a light source? Because if not, we may have to.
There are these devices that you use.
Well,
The rods
I
that
shouldn't
have light.
even say that because for some reason it's always lit.
That's
now.
right.
So a little bit of light
Yes.
filters down through the gratings, so it's it's
Or there's-
dim and dank.
Or
but
there's
you can see.
lichen or fungi that glow.
But Watchdog can still be invisible. if you
Yeah,
want
sure.
him
That's a
to.
good idea. Have him scout ahead.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. We have
Um,
communicators, right? We do.
He's
So
actually it's chameleon ability built into
Well,
his
that's-
suit.
That's better than normal. So, if he sees something or hears something,
Oh, I
How
can be
far
invisible,
ahead do you want me to go?
but then you cannot see.
I don't know, 100 feet.
You have communicators?
Yeah, we all have communicators.
Then,
And
well, send me. You know what?
probably not farther than any of us can get to you in a quick lag. What would that be? Let's see. 36. I can get 36 in one round. So
Well, why don't we make it a nice round 30?
there you go.
Okay, maybe 30 ahead of you.
Okay.
All right. So you all, but first you all go into the enter the sewer entrance
Yeah.
behind its little square chain link fence enclosure, and there's 2 or 3 sewer openings there
Oh,
that you hop
man.
through, and you come out in this largish room.
God, I remember that.
Sewage. I'm going to fly automatically.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to.
Spend your power.
Yep. And
Okay.
so my feet do not have to touch.
Filth.
All right, and
Good
you're all
idea.
in.
Right. And we head out.
There's a.
But we just got
I'm
in.
gonna call.
Oh, we head. That's it.
I'm
Never
gonna
mind.
call the top of the sheet north.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Got it. North.
Fantastic.
Head north.
There's an exit to the north.
Right.
You go up there, and there's a T intersection.
And we go left.
And in a little bit, it turns to the right.
Mm-hmm.
You get to another T, either forward or to the left.
And we go left.
To the
again.
left, it slopes away
Did you-
rather
did you want this
precipitously.
back?
No, I've got it at my copy. We're dungeon exploring.
Yeah.
It's too big to map on the tabletop,
Mm-hmm.
so we're doing theater of the mind here, right?
All right.
Remember what
Oh.
it looks like, and I'll describe the route to you.
I would suggest putting it down so we can all see it as well.
You might also take positron, and he will mark the
Represent
location
us
of your
all. Yeah.
team. Yeah,
Yay, positron.
But
All
we
right.
will make
right? So
sure
you guys,
It'd be better with a
went.
statesman.
You're
does not have.
You don't have
That's
a statesman?
where is? Okay, so you're at the top of that. So to the west, to the north, you see it dead ends. Pretty
Right.
soon. To the
So we
west,
go west.
it continues, and it slopes down pretty
Mhm.
steeply.
Right.
Down to a right-hand turn.
Mm-hmm.
You go through that. You're advancing past that turn, that first
Yeah.
that curve at the bottom of the hill,
Right.
and I gotta check some things.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see these guys. And you're going at stealth speeds,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
so that Watchdog can. And in your
Oh.
communicators, you hear, guys, there's something ahead here.
All right. We'll sneak on
There's
there.
some sort of dead guys walking around.
Basilak.
You don't know what those are yet. You're new here.
I had a customer the other day
All right,
talking about that.
you did some research. Yeah, it could be. I count 5 of them.
Oh, that's.
All right, boys and
They're in a
girls,
big. They're in a big chamber.
get ready. Time for some zombie bashing.
Zombie. You are talking the Afro-Caribbean
No,
Zombie?
the Basilak.
mythos.
I don't know their whole story, but they're kind of undead. At least that's what I think. So we're sneaking our way up to this big
Uh-huh.
room, and they're in the big room.
Yes. So
All right.
We can get
Watchdog
the
says
drop.
I'll fall back and meet you at the intersection.
Okay.
They were the
Okay.
dead.
So we're gonna map this now.
Okay.
We're
So
gonna
give
map
us a-
this town, map
Give us a
it
clean
inside out.
grid.
Clean
We're
grid.
gonna map this town, make him scream and shout.
So this goes away. Does this get thrown away, or do you want to keep it?
That can throw away.
There you go. Clean map.
That paper right out of that pad.
All right. Where did the map go? There it is.
Huh.
I remember that.
Single-use dungeon maps. It's just not
And you
ecologically.
You want it? You want
not
the room in the
sustainable.
middle of this map?
It's not sustainable.
Yes,
Right.
and
Well,
the size of
that
the
way no
room
one can-
It would be sustainable if
Is-
we were using hemp paper because
And
that's
how long?
renewable.
actually center it
green.
toward
Uh-huh.
Dennis.
And then we would be sequestering
Okay.
carbon,
So-
not wasting
so
paper.
Ah,
along there,
okay.
that will laser.
Laser beams.
So Brian,
Yep.
you see where you will enter the room, right?
Yes.
The far door should be about there. The far door out of the chamber
Okay.
should be there. And the width is
So
21 inches wide.
So what direction
So-
is that? Is that heading west?
That's west. Yes, that is west.
Turn the map.
There you go.
Mapping.
So put a
excitement.
1 inch wide. I'm sorry, a 3 inch wide exit.
Okay, so it's a pretty big corridor.
Yep.
Is that kind of in the middle? 2, 3.
Yeah, good enough. So 9 wall sections on each side. You got
9
one,
on each. Okay.
8 more.
2, 4, 6, 9. 2, 4, 6.
No,
No.
8.
8. Okay.
8.
On either side.
Well, 8 more. You drew one already. 8 more for a total of 9. Right?
I thought I did that.
Okay,
2,
sorry. I
4,
apologize.
6. Yeah, it's not.
All right, good. 1, 2, 4. Okay, that's fine. There we go.
Okay.
Right. Then we need 2, 4, 6.
Wow, this is gonna be a
9.
big room.
9 wide there.
Okay.
And a 3 wide corridor going north. And
more.
then 9 more.
All right.
And 9.
We want more stuff, Sean. While you're doing this.
And 3 wide.
Good to do it.
Yes.
Like now.
And then 9.
9.
Uh-huh.
Squares are hard to see.
Great. And the south wall is just
Solid.
solid.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right. Lumpy in the middle.
That's fine. Perfect.
Positron.
So that's where you're coming from.
Okay.
And back here, off the page here is the intersection.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You can see where everybody is.
You know, if I accidentally stick a finger in front of the lens,
Yeah.
it makes it sound more impressive if I say, "Oops, the boom mic got in the shot."
All right.
Maybe put everybody around the corner there because.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. A lot of teeth on that Wookiee.
That's it's Wookiee Oni and Han Samurai.
Cool.
Oh, I need a. Need a comic record sheet.
A little
Do I have
mashing
one?
together.
Yes.
Yes.
Mash up.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a mash up.
That's exactly.
Yay. So let's go.
Probably Chewie Oni. This is
Daver.
technical name.
All right.
These fellas vomit nasty chemicals on you. So just be
Cool.
warned.
I mean, that's disgusting.
That's not right.
Okay.
The dead are not supposed to do such things. I think these are incorrect dead.
Oh, that's right. You're into the dead thing.
Mm-hmm.
They match no mythos, I know.
The dead. It's kind of my thing.
Yes. You should not worry. I think none of you will come to my abode in the land of the dead. For you are heroes.
Yeah, I'd generally take a pass on that.
Can we visit?
Possibly. I could ask the judges of the dead.
Do you need a visa to go between Norse underworlds, Norse afterlives?
North and south.
You get like a 2-week pass or something?
Well, you are supposed to go to the proper mythos for your soul. But you are a hero, so you would not go to mine, even if you were Norse.
Where would we go?
Well, if you were a hero and you died in battle, you would go to Valhalla.
Like the song.
I'm glad they have a song for this.
It's called the Immigrant Song.
Do we have a? We don't have a theme song, do we?
No, that's a thing you guys should
No.
really
think we were,
That's right.
we were playing, or Matt was playing various kind of. What did he play? He played.
The Drifters.
I think he played the good, the bad, and the ugly theme song.
That could be, yeah. Something like that, I think, is probably.
Yeah, that works for me.
Hey, yeah, Marconi, rah rah.
That works for Eddie Hellion.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually like the soundtrack for a few dollars more better, but it's pretty dang iconic.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost caught up here, guys. Give me a second. I know this makes great video.
It does.
Okay. So you stealth up, and they all get their chances to detect you. They've already failed on Watchdog.
Imagine you're going to a party in New York, and oh, bro, what's your line of work?
All right.
I was a whistler on.
So you get there,
Mark
and
Everyone will love you because
Watchdog
they all like
fades
that.
into
Right.
visibility and says, "They're just milling around. They don't seem to have heard us coming."
Well, we all can't turn invisible like you can, or whatever it is you do. So we're gonna take them out. You fellas ready?
I'll get the
And
closest
gal?
one, and then the next closest one.
So is it time to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Time to roll initiative.
My character.
Yeah.
Well past
Well.
time to.
Did your sheet disappear? Are you under the pad?
It's over here.
Spending for super speed.
Yep. Oh wait,
Mm.
do I have super speed? No, this guy does not have super speed. He has super fists, but not super speed.
Okay.
That's right. He has a crappy initiative.
Okay, I'm going to cheat. Ignore nines
And I'm a
tens.
1.
Jeez.
So what's the highest? Do you have 10 or higher for initiative?
Yeah.
One moment.
Eddie rolled a 1,
I've got a 9.
4,
9.
Faster than the
That
average
sounds like the
there.
highest.
Yep.
Are you going to go?
Yep.
All right.
So you're in the back here. And you run.
No, I just go 16 inches. That's my normal move.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
Closest
4,
one. Splash.
5,
Splash.
6.
Splash.
Put
Splash.
you there. 7, 8, 9, 10.
She meant literally.
You want to move over?
Toward the closest one, she said.
11, 12, 13.
Right there. That's good.
Okay.
Casting a pile of caltrops on the one in front of me.
Right.
There, the center.
Uh-huh.
The area is 5-inch.
Okay.
It's vaporous.
Make a roll to hit. You get +6 to hit to land your area on the spot.
11.
Probably that'll certainly do it. Brian, thank you for trying the caltrops. Okay.
And I roll a d6, right? Does that zombie?
Yeah,
want to
she's
leap
not
clear?
gonna get out. Oh, I guess I should check, but no, doesn't get out. Yes, we'll immediately take. This is sharp kinetic.
Yes.
Takes a d6.
3.
So let me jot down which ones these are.
Yay.
There's a zombie cop. There's a zombie businessman. There's a zombie with meat it's eating on, and then there's a zombie lady, and then there's a zombie with the green base. Okay, so the zombie lady. How much did you roll?
3.
Rolls with that. And what is the speed divisor on that? Move divisor. It says somewhere in the description of your power.
I can't find it.
Hand me the sheet.
See Santa Joe.
This is grapnel. And that's not grapnel. It's caltrops. Vapors area. Oh. You're right. It doesn't say. It should, because I made up a special power for you. Okay. I think I know what that is.
I think it was divided by 6.
I think so too.
That's what I recall.
I hope it's not divided by 0.
All right. That would be an error. Okay. That was 9. 8. 7. 6. They are now aware that something's happening.
Yeah.
5. 4.
4.
3. 4. Yes.
Dun dun.
So,
Do you want me to take over?
no, if you could move Frankie and Johnny.
Okay.
Should
These
be
get-
those two.
These two?
Yeah.
All right.
No, not
These two?
these two.
These two. Okay. How much move do they have?
Let's see.
They're gonna have enough.
I'm just gone.
They're gonna
Goes again.
they're gonna flank the opening. So
Like that?
yeah,
Putting down
Okay.
caltrops
and like that.
Okey-doke.
And they'll take some take a hit due to range, but what the heck?
Okay.
And they're gonna
They have a bonus
guess.
to hit her, right? She's grapnel?
That's one
No,
one.
it's not a grapnel. It's the
Ah.
caltrops.
Okay. Sorry.
excuse me, I'm getting a low battery signal here.
Is the switch turned on?
Do that.
What you don't want to do is
Are you sure we'll stop streaming?